Let's look at the Phillies lineup brought to you by Xfinity. Supercharge your home with supersonic Wi-Fi only from Xfinity. So we spin down to Nick Castellanos because that truly is a big storyline offensively. The Phillies certainly have held their own without him in the starting lineup with Maton.
Yeah, Castellanos loves playing here. There's no question about it. And hopefully he can get right back on track where he left off.
Marcus Stroman, 24th game.
He's going to have to get some new lumber.
Second time somebody's got to get some new lumber.
Yep.
Marsh is hitting .297 since the Phillies acquired him. Overall, he's at .244.
And one of the things I've noticed about Brandon Marsh is utilizing the middle of the field much better than he was earlier when they first acquired him, and seems to be getting into a better rhythm, making more consistent contact on the barrel.
Yeah, trying to use less movement is what Kevin Long's talked about. Trying not to, sometimes they want guys to use a little bit more movement, get momentum going. They want him to be a little more still when he's at the plate.
Yeah, and it calms down your hands and your head. If you, the more still you can be, the better you can see the baseball. You can time it much better.
Over to shortstop, Horner makes the play. So 4 ground ball outs through the first 2 innings for Marcus Stroman.
I think it might have been a split that kind of hung up there and properly places it to left field. Time to start moving him around. Marshy did a nice job of driving the ball to the right side of the field, working that hole over, that 4-hole. A couple of first and third situations for the Phillies in their homestand.
Right down the middle for a strike, 0-1.
Cubs do not have a full shift like they do on Schwarber on Marsh because he uses a little bit more of the field and opens up that opportunity to drive the ball to the right side of the field.
Tough guy to double up too because of his speed. Hit sharply over to second. Well, something like that could be an easier double play. Nope. I believe that Castellanos may be called. Well, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if the Cubs want to review this. Runner goes from first. Pitch is taken low. Throw to second base is in time. And the inning is over. That's a really good throw by Yan Gomes. I don't know if Marsh is just slow to get up because.
Along.
Marsh 0 for 2, 2 ground outs. Ground ball to second base. That's hit sharply. There's one. Oh, they're not going to be able to turn 2. And that's because Horner just could not get a grip on the baseball.
Harris, all off the fastball.
That's a broken bat. Looper out towards center field. It's going to drop in for a base hit. So Yan Gomes aboard a 2-out single.
After she broke her water and ends up having the child on the highway. I think is in the they need him.
Fly ball center field. That is well hit. Marsh going back. The wind is going to keep it in the yard, and he makes the catch. Brandon Marsh is such a good defensive center fielder. I mean, he got turned around, but still was able to keep his bearings and track that ball down.
Yeah, you said it, Tom. This is a really a beautiful play by Brandon Marsh because the ball comes off his bat. It's on his right shoulder, so he goes back. He turns to the right side, but the ball and the wind cuts to the other side. He just turns.
Bohm bounces one back toward the middle. This could do it for the game. There's 1 and 2, and the Cubs take game 1 by a final score of 2-1, and they have taken the first 4 games of this season series, which means the Phillies have to sit and wait if their magic number can be cut by 1, and they're going to be dependent on the Cardinals tonight to do that. Not the best way to start off this final road trip of the 2022 regular season, as the Cubs take the first one in this series.
Yeah, you got to give some credit to Marcus Stroman, who threw a beautiful game today.
Both starters. Both starters
threw very well. And he is our Chevrolet player of the game.